Hi guys, it's been a while since I made a video and I wanted to sit down and talk to you guys for a few minutes. I know I've been making lots of videos, and most of my videos I've been at home most of the time, and I really haven't put any woods time in this year, hardly at all or anything like that, and I figured I'd let you guys know why. If you guys have watched any of my videos at all, you know that I just had a baby boy about 7 weeks ago now. And we've been just so busy. My wife, or my girlfriend, fiance slash wife, on her is she's just been super, and but she's tired a lot, and we're both tired a lot between work and trying to help her out and stuff. There just hasn't been any time, and that's kind of why I've been doing some of the little projects at home, like the knife and axe rebuilds and all that stuff, and you know, just trying to stick close to the house, try to help out with her as much as I can, stuff like that. And you know, it is what it is. As soon as this little munchkin gets a little bigger and starts sleeping all night and stuff like that, then yeah, I'll get some more woods time and we'll start doing some other stuff. But for right now, it's just gonna be probably a few more months of just projects here and there. And that's another reason why I made this video, is because I wanted to show you guys a couple of things that I bought at a garage sale and tell you about some of the projects that are coming up pretty soon. So let's go ahead and get started with that. This isn't going to be a project, but this is something that I picked up at on an online auction, and I did real well on it. I picked up another old butcher knife, but this one's a really nice one. It's a 3/4 tang, probably closer to a half tang. 1198 Dexter butcher knife, and it needs a little sharpening and a little bit of tender loving care, but it's actually a really nice knife. I haven't struck it with flint yet. I'm assuming that it's pretty high carbon. It's just a beautiful knife, and you know, it's only a half tang knife. When I mean half tang, you can see the tang goes halfway through the handle, and it's got 2 pins that hold it. But you know, it's still a very nice knife. It's high carbon steel, and you know, it's got a nice big handle on it, so you can get a nice grip on it. It'll be a good user, and you know, the half tang thing doesn't scare me one bit at all, you know. So it is what it is. I just wanted to show that off. Probably make a sheath for it and clean it up a little bit and use it, but that's not really why the video's for. I figured I'd show you that. Another thing that I bought over the last couple weeks, and I haven't done one of these videos in a while, is I had another online auction, and I've been looking for one of these for a very long time, and this one came up, and I paid quite a bit of money for it. I actually paid almost 40 bucks for it a while back, and it's an axe. It's a hewing axe. Now the handle, I don't believe it's original. I would think that this handle probably should have been a straight handle on this axe originally, but it's a broad axe, and I'm sure that it was used for hewing, but I think it was more of a carpenter's axe, because unlike most hewing axes, this one is straight. It has no bevel in it, so that in both sides of this axe is sharpened. So it's more of a broad axe that probably a carpenter would have used for just about all his carpenter needs. But this guy's a pretty big guy. I mean, I'm not sure how much this head weighs, but the 20-inch or 26-inch handle that's on it, I'm not even sure how long it is. Probably 24-inch handle actually. Fits it great, and I'm just loving the feel of this thing. So I'm thinking that I'm going to rehandle this and I got to do a little grinding on here. There is actually a place right on the back of the head here where it's starting to chip, so that that tells me that that pull end of this must have been hardened pretty good too at one time. So I'll probably just grind bevels on this just to take out that little bit of chip. No big deal. It's not like I'm ever going to hit steel with it anyways. Can't hurt a thing, or it won't hurt a thing. And then I'm going to give it a good sanding and good sharpening, and just to file off all the rough edges and stuff on it. This really isn't in a bad shape at all. It's got a little bit of surface rust and needs oiled and stuff, but not a big deal. But anyways, this is probably one I'm going to try out in the woods a little bit as a bushcrafter or woodcrafter axe. More of a woodcrafter than bushcrafter axe, because I think this would be real handy for woodcraft and making this and that, and you know, just another nice axe. You know, it's one I've really been looking for a long time, and finally found one. I've never seen one on quite as long a handle as this, which I'm actually kind of liking that. And you know, thought I would show this one off too. Who knows, I may rehandle it on video and post a video. I haven't decided yet. But then the other couple things I have going on is I have two axe projects that I'm going to be doing here pretty soon. And the first one is this. I got this at an online auction. It was in a pile of stuff, and this worked out to be about $4 for this. It's a plum, an old plum. It's a Jersey style head, and you know, I think somebody made the handle for it. What I think I'm going to do is probably I'm going to take the head off the handle because it's only on there an inch or so, and I'm going to refit this handle to the head and get it seated right and wedged and stuff, and probably give this whole handle a sanding and fix up some of this, because it looks like they I don't know what they did there, but you know, I mean, I think it's going to be a fine handle. The grain orientation in this handle is actually pretty decent, so we're just going to fix it up and make this a user axe and stuff. So that's going to be this is going to be one of the projects to come. It's got about a 30, I'd say this is probably a hair longer than a 36-inch handle. I'd have to measure it though for sure. This is going to be a nice axe, and yeah, this is going to be one of the future projects. And then another project that I have going on that I'm going to start here in the next couple weeks or so, is I paid $3 for this, and it was at the flea market, and I bought it. It's another carpenter's axe, just like the one that I did the video series on before, but this one we're going to do something a little different with. There's a guy on YouTube, I think his channel is called PA Bushcraft, or PA Bushcrafter. I don't know, I'll post a link to his channel on mine if I can. I'm not sure how to do that yet, but he had, and I had noticed that he had turned a carpenter's axe into a bushcrafting axe by putting a longer handle on it, and he did I think he did a little work on the axe in here too. Whether he did it or somebody else did it, I'm not sure, but I liked it, and I liked the idea of it. Now, I don't think I'm going to grind anything off the head of my axe, because I think this design's pretty good the way it is. But I think we are going to do a project. We're going to clean this thing up, and we're going to put about between a 14 to 18-inch handle on this thing, and we're going to turn it into a regular bushcrafting type axe, something that you could do a little bit of chopping with if you had to, and you know, we'll probably make an axe cover for it, the whole 9 yards. Just do the whole job right on video. This one I found, it was $3. It's Briar Edge Service Tools, whatever that is. I'm not gonna mess with the head much because these old axes are old, and I kind of don't like this to mess them up too bad. I mean, if it was a really ugly looking one, then yeah, maybe we would do something different, but this is pretty nice. So we're going to put a longer handle on it and sharpen it, clean it up, and it's got some weight to it, so it should make a pretty decent chopper for small stuff. Now, I'm not saying you're going to go out in the woods with this thing with a 14 or 18 inch handle on it and chop down a tree, maybe a small tree, which is fine, but you know. But yeah, this is going to be a project we're going to do next. So, you know, I thought I'd go over some of that stuff with you guys. And I wanted to apologize because we haven't really done any real outdoor type videos. But those are some of the projects that are kind of coming. This baby gets a little bigger, then we'll start doing some more outdoorsy type projects. And when I can start spending the night in the woods for a night or 2 or 3 days, then it'll get a little funner. But for right now, you guys will have to stick with me and just watch some of the projects that are coming up, because I really can't leave the house right now. If I do, for 3 days, if I told her I was leaving the house, leave her with the baby for 3 days and I was going, she'd probably kick me in the balls. And sorry for the younger audiences, but when you get older and get a wife, you'll understand. But you know, and besides that, I like being around when he's little like this. You know, with work and stuff, I really don't get to spend much time with him anyway. So this is only gonna be a little once, so I might as well enjoy it. So anyways, figured I'd show you guys some of the stuff that's coming up, and I just wanted to say thank you. And if you like my channel, like it, share it, subscribe to it, you know, and just thank you guys.